Welcome to this episode of Video Drone by DIY3DTech.com. We're out here on Lake Huron today. Still rather chilly day, but I think we got a ship coming up. So I've got the Mavic set up out here. I've already checked hover. I'm good to go. I've did my maintenance checks. Weather's great. So I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to put this up in the air, and I'm going to do a precision takeoff for Stan. And let's go ahead and get this up in the air and get it setting in. So a little bit gusty here today, probably about 6 mile an hour gusts. And out of curiosity, I wonder why it's climbed to that height and decided to stay. It must be something with the precision. So I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to get video recording going. I'm going to tap the screen, doing a center autofocus. And I hope everything's focused. And then what I'm going to do, yeah, we got the ship coming, so I'm going to go ahead and take it out and see if we can grab this. So I'm going to go ahead and jog it around, and there's the ship coming. So I'm going to do a little bit of zoom action and see if we can't get a little bit of zoom on this thing. And taking it out to 2x zoom. That is looking really, really good. So, I think this is the first ship of the season for me. I've seen a couple come through here, but I haven't been able to catch them. So we're just up there, and it's just kind of gliding through Ojibway. So I think that's what we got. Is that how you pronounce it, Stan? Ojibway? I hope so. But, we're just up there, we're grabbing it. So I'm filming in 4K and I've got the zoom on. So I've got, well, actually I'm filming 2.7K, so I got 4K video going, and that's what, so I can do the zoom. So this is actually pretty cool. And we can actually take a little bit closer look since we're really zooming in. And wow, really got that guy framed up there. That is really super. Let's nudge it a little bit. And oh man, I tell you, I love these ships. Let's zoom back out if I remember to push the buttons the right way. I'm pulling back a little bit on the zoom. I really like that zoom feature on this, especially for these ships. I just got to get the buttons correct. And again, we're kind of sitting up there. We're up only about 80 meters. And so we're sitting out there. Oh, no, sorry. We're only about 22 meters high. I was going to say at 80 meters, I'm 80 meters out. And so I hate when I push the wrong button. Sorry about that, guys. Still trying to get my fingers. I haven't flown in about 3 weeks. So, been traveling for work and vacation and just all out busy. So I really haven't had the time to get out here and fly. So this is the first time. So I'm just really kind of enjoying the views out here. So I'm going to wait for it to get out there. I'm going to push it out a little bit further. With the Mavic, I'm a little bit less concerned with everything than I was the Spark, because I definitely have far more battery life and endurance than I did the Spark. So, and the colors are just really beautiful. And so I'm just going to kind of pan. Getting a high wind warning. And so just kind of following it up there. And I'm actually just slowly panning this along with the movement of the ship. So I've actually panning this across as I'm tracking it. And I'm having to pick up speed as the distance is gaining. And she's passing the green buoy out there. You can see the green buoy in the foreground. I'm going to pull it up, and I'm going to take it out a little bit further. And just try to track it along out there a little bit. Move along with it for a bit. Just kind of practicing for the season. Get kind of the hang of the sticks again. At least my hands aren't freezing. You know, it's actually only about 40 degrees out, maybe 37, 40. But man, compared to when I was out here, basically around 0 or single digits, man, this is just beauteous. So I'm going to hang right about there for a minute. Kind of catch it as it's heading up lake. And just kind of follow it along. So I'm going to frame it to the back, and that way I can track it a little longer. Because I can also now kind of track in on it with this zoom. I've already said I love the zoom. Did I say I love the zoom already? Yeah, I think I did, but it's worth repeating. And so we're getting some nice video of the ship. And we just kind of set it in, pull up to 1.7, 1.8, 1.9, so 2x zoom, and we just kind of watch it sail into the distance. And doing a focus on it, get a focus on the ship itself. And just kind of watching it fade away into the distance. So I made it out here just in time. I was tracking it on the maritime system. And oh, look at that. That is kind of cool. And let's see, I'm only out about 300 and some meters. Let's gimbal down a little bit. Center it right in there. Whoops, wrong way, Joe. Let's take it out a little bit further. 500 meters would be about 1,500 feet. So we got it just setting out dead straight in front of us. We're only up about 22 meters. Look at this video as I'm closing on it. That is just really, really cool. And we're at about 500. I'll take it out to about 6. Still got tons of battery life. It's dead straight out in front of me. Okay, I'm at about 6. And I'm about 22 meters, so not too far above the deck. And got the white balance set for sunny. As you can see, not too many clouds in the sky, especially up in that direction. And we're just kind of sailing away. But again, this is the great thing. So I couldn't get this. The video would be basically over right now with the Spark. Because again, I've got this on double zoom. So if I were to actually back up, let's take it down and I'll show you what it looks like without the zoom. So here's what it looks like without the zoom. Then let's zoom in on it. Because I'm also interested, I'm going to try switching this down to 1080p. And I think at 1080p I should get around 4x zoom on this, which should be really, really cool. And I only upload at 1080p anyway, so if my resulting video is 1080p, that's fine. Matches YouTube or what I upload to YouTube, so I don't think that'd be a big problem. But because I could get even double the zoom now. Now I don't know how the pixelation would be. If anybody's used like 4x zoom or set it for 1080p and did the zoom, let me know in the comments below what kind of quality you guys saw out of that. Was it worthwhile or was it not? And so I'm gonna just focus on that. And so I've been up there for about 8 minutes. So let's I know there's not another ship coming because I didn't see one on the report. But let's just turn back around into zoom mode. Bringing it back down. bridge. And there we are looking at the bridge in 2x zoom. Whoops, let's bring it back up. And see the paper plant, you see the lighthouse, and life is kind of good there in the old water city or river city, or how do they say it? Why do they call places river city? I don't know. But anyways, life is good back there. So let's go ahead, and there's where I'm at. So let's start bringing it back towards me, because that ship's quite a ways out there. And so we're just going to kind of bring it back in. It's pretty much on a heading towards me. Bringing it in on the map. Dropping pretty quick. I'm at 61%. Tons of battery life. Tons of battery life. And I'm right aside of that. I don't want to call it a shed, but that little building. That's what I'm looking for. A little building. Trying to stay out of the wind so I don't pick up too much wind noise. I forgot the external mic at home. I just don't have this rig all set up again. And so we're now bringing it back in. And we're straight out. I got to step out in the wind a little bit to get a better line of sight. Because there's right there. So actually I'm going to zoom it back out so I can see everything a little bit better because I'm so close to where I'm at. And so let's bring it. There's the lighthouse. That's a nice view. That's a nice view. I kind of like that. Nice colors and everything. Look at those clouds. Those clouds look pretty nice. I think I might actually go up and attempt to do sort of a time lapse here on another flight. That looks kind of cool. But anyways, for this flight, I guess back to this flight, I'm going to just tell this to return home. And we'll just bring it back over. And there it is. Hopefully Stan's precision landing works, because I got it right above me and I don't want to land it on the building, so I'm going to have to back up a little bit. She's turning around, facing out to the lake. And we're going to... let's see how good the precision landing is. I'm not going to let it come all the way down, but I'm going to let it get close. I'm a bit off of the pad. Let's see, it's adjusting itself. And it's not too bad. That's actually pretty close. That's pretty close, Stan. Just bump it over a little bit. And need a quick tripod mode. And trying to get it off that rock. I had to put some rocks. Boom. Well, little adjustment, Stan. Little adjustment. Not too much. Let's save the video off here. Video saved off. So, anyways, another great flight out here on Lake Huron. Give it a big thumbs up. We caught a ship. First ship of the season. Life's good. And, hey, let me know what you're thinking about for lunch. And don't forget the subscribe button over there. Let me know in the comments if you're using the zoom feature of the Mavic and how you're liking it. And we'll see you guys in the next video. Cheers.